Baseball League presents Tolkien Baseball live spring training action. Minas Ithil Wyrms versus the Bucklebury Fairies at Bucklebury. It's the last spring training week before opening day. We'll be back in a few with the starting lineups.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Lint. Yes, when searching for something loose and fuzzy with which to fill their labels, more people choose Lint than any other type of foreign matter. And Lint is great for collecting at the bottom of your pocket or purse. So when you're looking for something to stuff in your belly button, take our hint. Go with Lint.
Montgomery Ward is so complete, it's just a joy to shop there. Values that are hard to beat, you'll find from ground to top there. Where? At Montgomery Ward.
Welcome back. We've got a little bit of spring training news to start out. Most of it bad for a lot of pitchers that are out there. Bywater Bounders spent quite a bit of money to acquire Nolak Finger Torturer from Daggerlad, the closer who last year saved 35 games, had a 1.66 ERA. He went down on March 17th with elbow inflammation, and it looks like he's going to be on the shelf for at least 3 months and miss the beginning of the season. Also, Mary Emily Rock Crusher for the Brie Cheese got hurt about that same time, March 22nd. Shoulder inflammation, originally diagnosed for 5 months. He's received some magical treatment, and that's brought it down to between 2 and 3 months, but he also is going to miss the beginning of the season. Rock Crusher was 16-8 last year with a 4.27 ERA, started 35 games, and struck out 254 batters. The Eagles lost Errolus Cross, their starting pitcher, who was 10-10 last year for Rivendell. They picked him up on a minor league contract and were hoping to insert him into the starting rotation. He's probably going to miss the whole season, going for Tommy Bombadil surgery for a partially torn UCL. And last but not least, Moria lost starting pitcher Bagak Eden Crusher, who was 13-14 last year with the minors, 5.54 ERA and 136 Ks. As for the two teams tonight, Minas Ithil won their 4th straight Return of the King series, which is a record. They finished 109-53 last year. They were second in runs scored, scoring 5.9 runs per game behind Brie's 6.1. And they were first in their pitching staff, allowing only 4 runs per game. The preseason predictions from OOTP don't show anything different for this year, with the game guessing that the Wyrms will win 117 and finish 31 games ahead of the Archers. So far this spring, they're 17-7, tied with Bywater for the best record in baseball. During the offseason, the Wyrms lost starting pitcher Bauwyn Earth Juggler, who was 10-10 with a 5.92 ERA, and relief pitcher Ilf Eregian to free agency. They signed reliever Yasorka the Tall and shortstop Henrik Simpson, picked up relief pitcher Blanco Dapp and right fielder Kumsh Legmasher in the Rule 5 draft. Yasorka the Tall, who's 27, was an 8th round draft pick by Grey Havens in 2022 and has been a regular contributor to the Stars bullpen since 2025. He was featured in 70 games last year in middle relief, earning a 3-1 record with a 4.14 ERA. He's a typical fastball, curve, changeup guy with an excellent movement and control. Henrik Simpson, 32, was a round 2 pick for the Slayers way back in 2019. He worked for Minas Morgul up until last season when Carrick picked him up in a 1-year deal. He's a career .254 hitter with limited power but fantastic skills in the infield. Last year he showed a little more plate discipline too, and he hit .271 for the Bears. Meanwhile, Bucklebury finished 76-86, 38 games behind Brie, which was their worst showing since 2018, the last year before they went on their run of 14 straight playoff appearances and 2 league championship titles. They were tied for third in runs allowed with only 4.6 per game, but they only scored 4.5 runs per game, which put them near the bottom of the pack offensively. Early preseason predictions do have them tied with Moria in the Dwarf Division, with a record that would qualify them for one of the 2 Shire wildcard spots. But they didn't make any big moves during the off-season. This will, however, be the first full season in a while for Mr. Frodo, who's taken over the helm as the GM, took over in the middle of last year. So far this spring, Bucklebury is 11-13. After a word from our sponsors, we'll be back with the starting lineups.
So many floors and so many stores, you'll never find the exit door. You'll never be able to see that all when you shop at your mall.
It's finally opened, the biggest indoor mall in the world, with over 200 city blocks of stores, shops, and restaurants, an 85-screen movie theater, a 30,000-seat concert hall, 89 Olympic-sized swimming pools, an indoor fun park featuring the world's highest Ferris wheel, 10 miles of wilderness hiking paths, a used mobile home lot, 6 hotels, our own Concord landing strip, a 3-ring circus, a 20-acre zoo, free helicopter rides, a 16-lane freeway, a 2-mile high ski lift, a bowling alley, a 2-hour nightly parade and fireworks display, gangs, a high school and junior college, a courthouse, a corrupt city council, a retirement village, a red light district, our own 6-truck fire department.
Welcome back. Taking a look at the starting lineups. Looks like we have a gap in the Wyrms starting lineup. Their first baseman, Marin Goldterror, got hurt, and he's going to be out for 1 to 2 weeks, so we're going to have to put somebody in at first base for them. So it looks like we're going to have to go with the newly acquired Henrik Simpson and plug him into first base. And of course I need to change the options here. I think the game will go ahead and make a lineup, so let's just let it do it. Yeah, they went ahead and put Gandillis at first base. Let's go back and check out our lineups while we're here. Leading off for the Wyrms is Hai Tinalinde, the left fielder, 29 years old. So far this spring, not hitting very well. He's 1 for 6 with a 167. He's got a 185 batting average this spring. He's 1 for 6 against the starting pitcher for the Fairies, Jesse Feroden. Brutus Trollbasher is the catcher. Trollbasher is bashing things again in the spring, hitting .415. He's perennially an MVP candidate, winner, Sam Gamgee Award winner. Hufrat Moonkiller is at shortstop, batting third. Shaumli Gandillis has been slotted into the first base role. Hi Brain Throttler, who is tearing things up again, is in right field, batting fifth. Mumch Toothkicker is the DH. Wilo Headhater is at third base. Samwise Willow at second, and batting ninth is Herb Eisenhower, the center fielder. On the mound for Minas Ithil is Levi Legura, who is 5-0 so far this spring with a 0.98 ERA. Last year he was 19-2 with a 2.71 ERA for the Wyrms. For Bucklebury, Rudex the Stutterer is starting off in center field. Hildebrand Bridger plays third and bats second. Fessor Ringbender is the right fielder, batting third. Balin Chiselarm takes over at DH. Galliamir the Iron Giant plays second base and bats fifth. Renak Shewmaker is at first. Isabrilla Boffin is the left fielder. Newland Facedragger is the catcher, and Grion Greasy bats ninth and plays shortstop for the Fairies. On the hill for Bucklebury is Jesse Feroden. Jesse Feroden was 13-13 last year with a 3.78 ERA.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Ed's Shoplift Emporium. the world's first store intended to fill the needs of today's busy kleptomaniacs. Our cluttered aisles, unstaffed dressing rooms, mirrorless walls, and untrained, uncaring security guards make it almost impossible for us to catch you. So why pay retail? Why pay wholesale? Come on down to Ed's Shoplift Emporium, where everything on sale is a real steal.
What do you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon. What do you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon. In Texas on the Rio Grande, that cowboys have a favorite brand. They serve it at your local bar. Sing out, holler, PBR. What do you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon.
What do you have?
Pabst Blue Ribbon. What do you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Finest beer served anywhere. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Prove it yourself with a three-way expert test. 1, your eyes are pleased with that blue ribbon clearness and sparkle. 2, your nose is seized with the aroma of blue ribbon hops. 3, your taste agrees. Finest beer served anywhere. Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. What do you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Tinnalindy is up into the windup. Froden delivers. Tinnalindy swings, and he missed it for strike one. Fastball low. Froden toes the rubber, kicks and fires. Taken low, ball one. Now the pitch. Missed inside with that one. This was a splitter. 2-1 count on Tinnalindy. Froden winds and fires. Swing by Tinnalindy. Line drive towards third, but Bridger's there and gloves it for the out. Round the outfield, the Fairies have Isabrilla Boffin in left, Rudek the Stutterer in center, Fasur Ringbender in right field. Hildebrand Bridger is playing third, Grion Greasy at short, Gallimir the Iron Giant at second, Renak Shewmaker at first, with Newland Facedragger behind the plate. The batter is going to be Brutus Trollbasher, top of the first with one out. Froden into the windup, he kicks and fires. Changeup in there for a strike. The count's 0-1. Froden winds it up, fires, check swing. He didn't go around, and that's ball one. 1-1 pitch coming. Knee high on the inside corner with a fastball. Strike two. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, routine grounder to the Iron Giant. He feels it, throws it to first for the out, and that's 2 away. The batter now is Moonkiller. Minas Ithil bats with 2 out. Froden winds up, and here's the pitch. Moonkiller takes it away, ball one. The count's 1-0. Wind up by Froden, and here's his pitch. That's a strike. Froden threw him a fastball. 94 miles an hour. Here's the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Low with a fastball. Here's the offering. Inside with a splitter. (3-1) on Moonkiller. Here's the windup and the pitch. Splitter in the dirt. Ball 4. Facedragger did a good job keeping that out in front of him. Here's Gandillis. The runner at first takes his lead with 2 out. Froden from the stretch. The pitch. Fastball misses low. Moonkiller is not a threat to run over at first base, that's for sure. Here's the check of the runner and the pitch. Gandillis tries to pull back. but not in time. Strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Gandillis with a swing, tapped foul. Shewmaker holds the runner at first. The pitch. Got him swinging. Overpowered him with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, a runner left on base. After the top of the first, it's no score. A tankard of ale would hit the spot right now, and Alric's Ale is the clear choice of Tolkien baseball players. Alric's goes down smooth, never bitter. Try some Alric's Classic or new Pumpkin Spice Ale the next time you're out carousing. Alric's Ale, the clear choice. And now the Fairies get a chance to take their turn against Levi Legura. Legura has been brilliant this spring, 5-0 with a 0.98 ERA. He struck out 33 batters in 27.2 innings, only walked 5. He's only allowed 3 earned runs all spring. Stepping in is Rudak the Stutterer. The windup and the pitch, low with a fastball, ball 1. Count is 1-0. Legura winds and fires. The Stutterer swings, ripped to center, and drops in for a base hit. First hit of the game. Rudak the Stutterer, the center fielder for the Fairies. The Stutterer is a pretty good base stealer over at first base, so they're going to have to watch for him. The third baseman Bridger steps in. 1 on, nobody out. Legura from the stretch. The pitch. Bridger tries to check her swing, but goes around. Strike 1. Trollbasher sets the target. In comes the pitch. Ooh, it nicked her. Bridger is hit by the pitch. She didn't appreciate it and says so to Legura. The Stutterer takes second, and Hildebrand Bridger takes first base. Here's Fasor Ringbender. Bridger and the Stutterer take their leads. The set. The pitch. Fastball taken for a ball. Way down. The 1-0 pitch. Very low, ball 2. Trollbasher's having to work to keep that ball from headed to the backstop. Trollbasher sets the target. The pitch. Strike 1, knee-high on the inside corner. From the stretch, Legura deals the 2-1 pitch. Low, ball 3. From the stretch, the 3-1 pitch. Low and inside, ball 4. The bases are loaded. The Stutterer heads over to third. Bridger goes to second. Now Chiselarm comes up. Bases loaded. No outs. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Chiselarm swings and fouls it away to the left. The pitch. Outside with a splitter. Legura is having some trouble finding the strike zone here. Legura from the stretch. The 1-1 pitch. Called strike, a fastball. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Legura struck him with a high fastball. Here's the Iron Giant. Legura toes the rubber, sets the pitch. The Iron Giant swings and taps it near home plate, foul. Legura throwing to the Iron Giant. Here it is, inside, ball 1. Galliamir's got pretty good power. He's already had a couple home runs this spring, and he's hitting .291. The count in the Iron Giant is 1-1. Legura is set, brings it home. Fastball, ball 2, again low. It's 1 out, 2-1 count on the hitter with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Swung on, soft grounder, third base side. Head hater comes in, gloves it, throw to first. It's high. Gandillis stretches for it, and the Iron Giant is out, but the stutterer crosses the plate with the first run of the game. Bridger moves to third, and Ringbender goes to second. 1-0 Bucklebury. The batter will be Renac Shewmaker. Runners in scoring position with 2 out. The stretch. Legura looks at the runners and brings it home. Fastball taken down the middle, belt high for a strike. The pitch from Legura. Fastball, another strike. Legura gets the sign, readies and fires. Strike 3, swinging. Went with the fastball. That retires the side. 2 runners left on base. But the Fairies get on the board first. Bucklebury leads Minas Ithil 1-0.
There's just one choice, yeah, none of us gonna near. When you're out of choice, you're out of here. There's only one move that will do when you're out of service. You're out of beer. Real castle into the brink, night beer Schlitz.
Welcome back. It's the top of the second. Bucklebury leads this game 1-0. Minas Ithil hasn't had a hit yet. And Bucklebury has 1 run with 1 hit and no errors. The hitter is Brain Throttler. Here's the windup and the pitch. Brain Throttler takes a fastball low. Ball 1. Brain Throttler's got 10 homers this spring. He's hitting .355 with a .434 on base percentage. He's already got 33 hits in the spring. Feroden winds up. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Knee high on the outside corner. Strike 1. Face dragger crouches down, flashes the sign. Feroden nods, lets it go. Brain Throttler checks his swing. Did he go? On appeal, nope, he did not. Feroden sends it in. Swung on, fly ball to deep center field. Chasing it is the stutterer, and he's got it for the out. Stepping in to hit is Mumch Tooth Kicker. There's 1 out. Here's the windup and the pitch. Knee high on the outside corner with a changeup. Feroden winds up. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he swings through it. Strike 2. Feroden stares in, gets the sign. The 0-2 pitch. Tooth Kicker takes a fastball low. Now the pitch. Tooth Kicker fouls it off to the left. 1-2 count on the hitter. Feroden gets the sign, the windup, and the pitch. Ball 2. The pitch. Tooth Kicker with a swing, hit on the ground to the left side of the infield. Pulled in by Greasy. Throw to first, and Tooth Kicker is out for out number 2. In the batter's box is Head Hater. Minas Ithil's batting with 2 out. Feroden into the windup, and the pitch. Low, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Into the windup, Feroden delivers. Ball 2. The pitch. Low. Feroden with the 3-0 offering. Right down the middle, strike 1. Head Hater taking all the way. Here's the windup. The 3-1 pitch. Head Hater fouls it off. Broden Wines delivers the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, line drive to short right field down the line. It's a base hit for Head Hater, bouncing in the corner. Head Hater takes a wide turn. Ring Bender gets the ball back in as Head Hater arrives at second safely with a double. 2-out double for Wilo Head Hater, the third baseman. Up to bat is Samwise Willow. The Wyrms have a runner on second and 2 out. From the stretch, the pitch. Willow swings, hard hit fly ball toward deep center. The stutter is going back, and he makes the catch. Middle of the second, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, a runner left on base. The score remains 1-0 in favor of the Fairies. You know what? You got that Dragon's Hoard, but where do you put the gold? Stick it in a sack, cram it into a chest, bury it under a mountain? Visit the Bank of Rivendell and put that gold to work for you. Bank of Rivendell, the smart choice. The hitter in the bottom of the second is Isabrilla Bauwyn. From the windup, Legura delivers, misses inside, ball 1. Legura rocks and delivers. Strike called, fastball 97 miles an hour. Out in the outfield for the Wyrms, we've got Hay Tinalinde in left, Herb Eisenhower, Gold Glover in center, High Brain Throttler in right with a cannon for an arm. Wilo Head Hater, another Legolas fielder, is at third base. Ufrat Moonkiller at short. Samwise Willow at second. Shaumli Gandilis at first, with Brutus Trollbasher behind the plate. Here's the pitch from Legura. Outside with the fastball, 2-1. Legura deals a strike swinging. Here's Legura throwing, way outside, ball 3. Full count. Legura is ready. The windup and the pitch. Legura loses him. That's ball 4. Bauwyn takes first base. Base draggers hitting. There's nobody out. From the stretch, the pitch. A splitter for a strike. Here's the pitch home. Bauwyn's on his way to second. Her way to second. Fastball, and it's a strike. Here's the throw to second by Trollbasher, and she is out. Gun for an arm by Brutus Trollbasher. Guns down Isabrilla Bauwyn at second base. 0-2 count on face dragger. From the windup, Legura delivers. Misses with a fastball. Counts 1-2 on the hitter. The windup and the pitch. Face dragger swings. Fastball hit on the ground. Inside the line at first. And it rolls foul. Legura sends it in. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That puts his spring training strikeout total at 20. That's it for the bottom of the second. Bucklebury still leads this game 1-0.
Plan to stay, 'cause once you're in, you'll never find your way out again. You'll never be able to see that all when you shut the heads on.
Tired of paying those high prices for ham rye? Pay no more, hungry shopper. Come on into the slightly used food shop and buy a second-hand lunch and dinner for $1 less. Look at this nice brisket here. So someone took a couple of bites out of it. Is there any reason to just throw it into the garbage can? Now, normally you'd pay $7, $8 for a sandwich like this. Today only, $2.49. Tomorrow, if it's still here, $1.80, maybe less. Who knows? At Slightly Used Food Shop, right here in the food court. You eat leftovers at home, don't you? Sure you do. This is a really good sandwich. Oh, okay, I took a bite. All right, I'll give you another $1 off because I got a cold. All right? That's the good fight.
Welcome back to the game. It's the top of the third. I'm sorry. What's going on now? on Greasy is up. I thought that was it for the outs. I've lost count. Oh, goodness. Greasy stands in, cocks his bat, nobody on with 2 out. From the full windup, the pitch, Greasy swings, and he missed it, strike 1. Legura toes the rubber, winds, delivers the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball from Legura. 2 strikes the count. Legura into the windup, the pitch. Greasy swings, hard hit ground ball towards short. Gathered in by Moonkiller, the throw to first, and Greasy's out. Now the inning's over. The score remains 1-0 in favor of the Fairies. Top of the third, the batter is Eisenhower. Here's the windup and the pitch from Feroden. Strike on the outside corner, changeup. The right-hander delivers, swing and a miss at a fastball. Feroden checks the sign, looks hard at Eisenhower, and fires inside. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called. Bye-bye, Mr. Eisenhower. With that strikeout, Herb Eisenhower has 20 this spring training. The hitter is High Tinalinde. There's 1 down. Feroden goes into his windup, walks and fires. Tinalinde swings. Chopper high off the plate. Feroden barehands it and sidearms it to first to nail Tinalinde. Nice play by the pitcher. Here's Troll Basher. Base is empty with 2 out. Feroden into his windup and lets it go. Troll Basher swings. Driven down the line to deep right. Foul. Feroden toes the rubber, winds, delivers the 0-1 pitch. Fastball low, ball 1. The count's 1-1 on Troll Basher. The windup, and Feroden fires. Troll Basher takes that one low. The pitch comes in. Cut on and missed. Here's the pitch from Feroden. Strike 3 called on the outer half. Feroden got him with the fastball. Tough to take a pitch that close. Jesse Feroden has 3 strikeouts in this game. That retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. The score remains 1-0 Bucklebury. This inning is sponsored by Brie Cheese. Aged to perfection, try some Brie Cheddar or Gouda, or visit your local tavern and pick up some Brie Brie. There's always room for Brie Cheese. Here's the stutterer. He's 1 for 1. Legura checks in the sign, winds up and delivers, swung on and fouled back to the screen. The right-hander delivers. The stutterer swings, slapped weakly near the mound. Legura picks it up, throws, and gets the out. Hildebrand Bridger steps up to bat. There's 1 out. Legura into the windup, fires it in. Strike 1 called, a fastball. Bridger was hit with the pitch last time. Troll Basher sends the sign. The pitch. Bridger fouls it off to the right for strike 2. Legura serves up the 0-2. Bridger swings. Here's a grounder. Left side. Moonkiller corrals it. The throw over to first. And Bridger is out. Basur Ringbender steps up. There's 2 out. Here's the windup and the delivery to Ringbender. Swung on, hot ground ball back through the box. Scooped up by Willow. Throw is made to first. And Ringbender is retired. That's 3 down. The score is unchanged. 1-0 Fairies.
Folks who travel everywhere, from Trinidad to Monaco, say the service can't be beat with what we give at Conoco. Check the oil, shine your glass, fill it up with Conoco gas.
Welcome back to the game. It's the top of the fourth. Minas Ithil. Blah, blah, I have a lisp. Minas Ithil is behind 1-0 to the Bucklebury Fairies. It's no runs, 1 hit for the Wyrms, 1 run, 1 hit, and no errors for the Fairies. Checking some of the other scores. Right now, Bywater has a 1-0 lead over Laketown in the bottom of the third. It's 2-1 Isengard over Dead Marshes in the bottom of the third. Erebor and Mirkwood will be starting later, as will Minas Morgul and Numenor and Misty Mountain and Grey Havens. Minas Tirith, there's a final in that game. The Titans beat Old Forest 5-3. Bree defeated Moria 6-2, and Dunharrow beat Dol Guldur 5-1 in their spring training game. Back here, it's Ufrat Moonkiller stepping into the box against Jesse Feroden. Here's Ufrat Moonkiller, and Feroden studies the sign, nods. The windup in the pitch, swung on, changeup, fouled off. 1 strike the count. Feroden into the windup, and the pitch, inside. Here's the pitch. Low. Here's another pitch. The swinging strike at a fastball. Evens the count, 2-2. Moonkiller bounces another one foul. This late in spring training, I don't know that they're going to worry too much about Feroden or Legura being on a pitch count. Feroden's doing pretty good so far. It's the 4th inning and he's only thrown 49 pitches. He kicks and fires. Moonkiller swings. Popped high in the air, but it's shallow left field down the line. Bridger has to hurry. I don't think she's going to get there. No, it's into the stands. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That takes care of Moonkiller. That's the 4th strikeout for Feroden. Batter is Gandillis. With 1 down, Minas Ithil bats. Feroden starts his windup and delivers home. Gandillis swings. Hit on the ground to Bridger at third. Drills it to first to retire Gandillis. Here's the right fielder, Brain Throttler. There's 2 out. Feroden leans in and checks the sign. Starts his windup, and here's the pitch. On the inside corner, strike 1. Feroden winds up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Misses away. The count is 1-1. Feroden winds and delivers. Swung on, line foul down the third base line. The 1-2 delivery. Brain Throttler swings, grounds sharply past the mound. Greasy gloves it. Throw to first. A low throw. Shewmaker handles the short hop, and he's out. That's 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. The score is still 1-0 Fairies. Have you ever been in this situation? You're mixing up a potion of longevity and, oh no, you've run out of unicorn hair. Al's Alchemical Alley to the rescue. Al's got everything for your potion-making needs, from frost giant teeth to 4-leaf clover, from troll blood to dragon scales. You'll find it at Al's. Al's Alchemical Alley. That's the stuff. It's the bottom of the 4th with the Fairies holding on to a 1-0 lead. Chiselarm is the hitter. The windup and the pitch from Legura. On the outside corner, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Chiselarm swings and fouls it back over the screen. Legura to the plate. Swung on. It was a high pop fly to shallow right field down the line. Drifts towards the seats, and it's a foul ball. Legura winds and fires the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, swinging at a fastball. That's 4 Ks for Legura. Here's Galliamir, the Iron Giant. It's the bottom of the 4th with 1 out. Legura goes into the full windup. Delivers. Ball 1 away. Legura winds up. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 offering. And he misses with a fastball. Trio count on the Iron Giant. The windup and the pitch from Legura. Fastball, and it's a strike. He was taking all the way. Legura goes into the windup. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 3-2. Went right through over a fastball that time. Legura winds, fires the 3-2 pitch. And the Iron Giant is aboard with a base on balls. Legura has now walked 3 batters. Uncharacteristic for his spring so far. The Iron Giant is a pretty good stolen base threat over at first base with just 1 out and a 1-0 lead. Reenact Shewmaker's at the plate. Legura from the set. Here's the pitch. It's a pitch out. Ball 1. Shewmaker waits. The pitch. Down the middle, belt high. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Trollbasher asks for an appeal. And he did hold up. That's ball 2. The count on Shewmaker is 2-1. From the stretch, the pitch. Shewmaker cranks it foul. Down the right field line and into the stands. The pitch on the way. Shewmaker swings and hits it foul. Shewmaker's got a lot of power, but he hasn't shown much of it this spring. He's only hitting 190 with a single home run in 58 at-bats. Pitch from Legura. Shewmaker checks his swing and this appeal, and again, he held up. No swing. The offering from Legura. The Iron Giant is off for second. Swung on, and fastball pulled foul. Galliamir is going to have to trot back to first. Legura brings it. Swung on. High pop-up back behind the screen. And it's into the stands on the screen. From the stretch, the 3-2 pitch. Shewmaker swings. Line shot down the line towards right. After its brain throttler, it's in there for a base hit. The Iron Giant advances to third base. Around third on his way to home. The throw to the plate. Willow with the relay. And he's safe. The Fairies score 1 on Reenact Shewmaker's double. It's 2-0 Bucklebury over Minas Ithil. Hitting is Bauwyn. Runner on second with 1 down. Legura from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Strike, knee high on the inside corner. The pitch, Bauwyn with a swing, hammered on the ground to the left side of the diamond. Moonkiller plays it, throw to first, and Bauwyn is retired. That's 2 down. Shewmaker holds at second. The catcher, Newland Facedragger, digs in. Runner on second with 2 outs. Legura stares in for the sign. From the stretch, he delivers. That's a strike, a splitter. Legura checks Shewmaker. The stretch and the 0-1 pitch. On the outside corner, strike 2. Legura leans in for the sign. The 0-2 pitch. Splitter, ball 1. From the stretch, the Ligura with the 1-2 pitch. Face dragger fouls it off. The count is 1-2 on face dragger. Ligura toes the rubber, has the sign, and now from the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. That's 3 down, a runner left on, but the Fairies score a run, and they increase their lead. It's 2-0.
Nothing refreshes like A&W root beer. So good, just right. Let's have some tonight. A&W root beer.
Back here, it's the top of the 5th, with the Fairies leading 2-0. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors for Bucklebury. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for Minas Ithil. We've got a new pitcher for Bucklebury. Taking the hill is right-hander Rowan Greenthumb. Batting is Tooth Kicker. Greenthumb's ready to go. The windup and the delivery. High with a fastball. So far this spring, Greenthumb has pitched mostly in relief, has no record. 5.29 ERA, 17 strikeouts, and 10 walks in 17 innings pitched. Greenthumb stares in, gets the sign. Here's the 0-1 or the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 to Tooth Kicker. The next pitch from Greenthumb. Swung on and slapped foul right side. Here's the pitch. Tooth Kicker swings and fouls it out of play. Counts 2-2 on Tooth Kicker. Greenthumb goes into his windup. Rocks and fires. The swing, roped on a line, down the line to left. Bauwyn in pursuit. It's a base hit for Tooth Kicker, rolling into the corner. Tooth Kicker rounds first. Bauwyn gets it back in as Tooth Kicker rolls into second with a stand-up double. The batter's Wilo Headhater. He's 1 for 1 with a double. Runner in scoring position with nobody out for the Wyrms. The stretch, the pitch. Fastball misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. The stretch, the pitch. A fastball low. Ball 2. Greenthumb delivers. Misses with a fastball. That's 3-0. Dancing around Headhater. Greenthumb works. Swung on, sent foul. The pitch comes in. Headhater swings. Fouled off to the first base side. Makes it 3-2. The catcher, Face Dragger, sets his target. Greenthumb fires. Headhater swings. A line shot up the middle. Base hit for Headhater. Tooth Kicker takes third and holds up at third base. Runners at the corners with nobody out. The second baseman Willow stands in. Runners at first and third with no out. Greenthumb studies the sign. Brings it home. A fastball low. Greenthumb throws to first. Headhater dives back in. Safe. Headhater is definitely not a running threat at first. Neither is Tooth Kicker over at third. But they might be trying to push something along. Maybe do a double steal and force an error. 1 ball, no strikes. The stretch and the pitch. Good fastball right in there. Strike 1. The pitch, very low with a fastball. Greenthumb checks Headhater, looks over at Tooth Kicker. The 2-1 pitch, outside with a fastball. Green Thumb's dancing around loading the bases. The next pitch to Willow. That'll be ball 4, and the bases are full of Wyrms. Head Hater goes to second. Eisenhower is the hitter. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Green Thumb stares in for the sign, kicks and deals. Eisenhower swings and squibs it foul. Green Thumb deals the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Green Thumb missed with a fastball. One count. Green Thumb out of the stretch. Delivers. Eisenhower swings. Towering pop-up on the infield. Infield fly rule is called. Greasy signals for it, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Stepping in, Hey Tinalinde. He's without a hit in 2 times up. Bases loaded, 1 out. Green Thumb is ready from the stretch. The pitch. Tinalinde rifles it foul. The count's 0-1 from the stretch. Green Thumb fires. Tinalinde swings. Tapper right side, foul. Green Thumb stretches. Deals the 0-2 pitch. Wild pitch! There goes the runners. Crossing the plate is Tooth Kicker. Head Hater hustles into third base. Taking second is Willow. It's 2-1 Bucklebury, but Minas Ithil has scored. They've got runners at second and third with just 1 out. Here's the pitch. Very high with the fastball. The wheels are starting to fall off for the Fairies. The pitch is on its way. Swung on. Roller to the left side. Pulled in by Bridger. The throw to first. And Tinalinde is out. Runners hold. That brings up Trollbasher. Are they going to give him first base, or are they going to pitch to him? He's hitless in 2 trips. Runners in scoring position with 2 out. Green Thumb comes to the belt. He delivers. At the knees with a screwball. They're going to go after him. The count's 0-1. Green Thumb at the ready. The pitch. And that's a ball. Green Thumb stares in for the sign. Stretches and fires the 1-1 pitch. Trollbasher swings, and he misses. Green Thumb threw him a fastball. Strike 2. Green Thumb throws the 1-2. Low. Green Thumb from the stretch. The 2-2 pitch. Low with a splitter. They've got room to put him on first if they need to. Here's the stretch. The 3-2. Big cut and lifted up and out of play. 3-2 the count. Green Thumb is set. Here comes the pitch. Swung on. A little flare. Out towards left. Bauwyn's coming in for it. And she makes the catch to retire Trollbasher. That retires the side. 2 runners left on. The Wyrms score a run. Bucklebury's out in front, 2-1. You know, pipeweed's back in style, and Bill's Bonnie Pipeweed is the coolest smoke ever. Bill's Bonnie Pipeweed gives you smooth flavor and satisfying rings of smoke after a long, hard march. Bill's, put that in your pipe and smoke it. It's 2-1 Bucklebury in the bottom of the 5th. Minas Ithil has finally scored a run, but the Fairies still lead the game. We've got a new pitcher for the Wyrms, the newly acquired Usorka the Tall. Usorka is 0-1 this spring with a 6.92 ERA, has struck out 7 and walked 7 in 13 innings pitched. Here's Greasy, the windup in the pitch. It's a ball low. The Tall kicks and fires. It's a ball to Greasy. From the windup, the 2-0 offering. Strike 1 called. The 2-1 offering to Greasy. Big cut and a miss by Greasy. That evens the count. Now the pitch. The Asorka misses with a fastball. It's 3-2 to the shortstop for the Fairies. Here's the pitch. Greasy swings, weak ground ball along the line at first, and it rolls foul. Full count. The Tall gets the sign from Troll Basher, winds and delivers home. Cut on and drilled foul. The Tall winds, delivers the 3-2 pitch. The swing, line shot out towards short left center field to Nalinde on the move, and he makes the grab. 1 down. The hitter is the Stutterer. He's 1 for 2. Bases empty with 1 out. The Tall is ready. Into the windup. The pitch. Low with a fastball. Here's the pitch. In there with a fastball. A ball and a strike to the Stutterer. The windup and the pitch. The Stutterer swings. A little fly ball to right field. Brain Throttler's under it, and he pulls it in for out number 2. In there to hit is Bridger. There's 2 out. The windup and the pitch. Strike 1. The Tall toes the rubber. The winds, delivers the 0-1 pitch. Bridger swings and grounds it out towards short. Moonkiller reels it in, tosses to first for the out. That's 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. The Fairies remain in front 2-1.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Einstein's Express, where we move your package so fast that we actually break the time barrier. In fact, we guarantee that your package will arrive at its destination in at least 12 hours before you send it. Einstein's Express, when it absolutely, relatively, has to get there the day before yesterday.
Hello, I'm Rory Jessel, owner and manager of Jerky City, home of the original 2-pound beef jerky, where we always say, it's enough to keep you chewing all day. This week at Jerky City, we're keeping our doors open till 12 midnight every night for our annual big jerky sale. So come on in and stock up now on your favorite beef jerky, barbecue beef jerky, teriyaki jerky, sweet and sour pork jerky, cheese jerky, and for the health-minded, turkey jerky. Jerky City. We're a city of jerkies all under one roof, so you don't have to go driving around town anymore. Ask about our new breakfast jerkies, and be sure to sign up for our weekend circle jerkies. Jerky City. Come on in and chew the fat.
Welcome back to the game. It's the top of the 6th. The Fairies lead Minas Ithil 2-1. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors for Bucklebury. 1 run, 3 hits, and no errors for the Wyrms. Back out on the hill is Rowan Greenthumb, who came on last inning for the Bucklebury Fairies. Batting is Moonkiller. From the windup, Greenthumb offers. Strike, knee high on the outside corner. Marginal call at best. Greenthumb winds up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Low ball 1. That was almost in the same spot as the strike that got called. Greenthumb deals. Moonkiller swings. Fouls it into the seats off third. The pitch. Moonkiller swings, hit in the air towards deep center. The Stutterer is going back, and he reels it in for out number 1. Here's Gandillis. He's without a hit in 2 at-bats. There's 1 down, the windup and the pitch. Low and away, ball 1. Here's the pitch, the swing, and he misses it. Greenthumb had a good fastball that time. Pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off to the right side. Count of 1-2 on Gandillis. The windup, the pitch, low with the splitter. 2-2 count on Gandillis. Here's the windup and the pitch. Oh, on the outside corner, strike 3. Rung him up with a fastball. Batter is Brain Throttler. He's come up empty in 2 trips. Base is empty, 2 out. Greenthumb checks the sign. Now he's got 1 he likes. The windup and the pitch. Ball 1. Green Thumb to the plate. Fastball taken low. Ball 2. Green Thumb sends it in. Brain Throttler takes a fastball strike. Counts 2-1. Green Thumb into the windup and the pitch. Swung on, clubbed foul. Evens the count at 2-2. 2-2 on Brain Throttler into the windup. Green Thumb delivers in the dirt with a changeup. Nice block by Face Dragger. The Green Thumb into the windup. The 3-2 offering. A cut and a miss, and that is strike 3. That retires the side. The score remains the same, 2-1 Fairies. You know, hobbits in this league go to Harefoot Harry's Foot Hair Turning Salon and Spa. At Harefoot Harry's, Tooks, Brandybooks, Gamgees, and Bagginses are all treated like kings. Whether you're a puttyfoot or a tunnelie, treat yourself with a trip to Mickle Delving and Harefoot Harry's. Bottom of the 6th, here's Ringbender. The windup and the pitch from Yisorka the Tall, slapped on the ground toward third. Into the outfield for a hit. Ringbender makes a turn at first, but he'll hang on right there. Leadoff single for Fasser Ringbender. Nobody out, and the batter is Bauwyn Chiselarm. He's come up empty in 2 trips. Bucklebury has a runner on first. Nobody out. The Tall stretches and throws. Low, ball 1. The count's 1-0. The Tall gets the sign. The pitch swung on. Slow roller near the plate. Troll Thrasher reaches it. To second for 1. Moonkiller the quick turn. Ooh, he's safe. That was close. They cut down the runner at second base, but Chiselarm was able to leg it out down to first base. Here's the Iron Giant. 1 on and 1 out. The stretch, the pitch. The Iron Giant swings, pops it up to shallow left field down the line. Moonkiller tries to get there, but it'll end up foul. The Tall deals the 0-1 pitch, swung on, popped foul back into the seats. The delivery from the Tall, swung on, sent into the air down the line towards shallow right. Here comes Brain Throttler. It's down, rolling toward the wall. The Iron Giant with a turn at second. Brain Throttler has it. The relay, and he's safe. Chiselarm comes home. The Iron Giant knocks in 1 with a triple. The Fairies extend their lead to 3-1. Shewmaker at the bat. He's gone 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. Bucklebury has a runner on third with 1 out. The Tall has the sign. Watches the Iron Giant. Here's the pitch. Shewmaker takes a fastball low. 1 ball, no strikes. The Tall is in the set position. He glances at the Iron Giant. Kicks and deals. A strike with a fastball. The stretch, the 1-1, ball 2. Here's the pitch, cut on and fouled away. Evens the count, 2-2. 2-2 on Shewmaker. The Tall comes set and deals. Shewmaker with a swing, hacked foul. A count of 2-2 on the hitter. The Tall, the long hold. Now the pitch. Shewmaker with a swing. Fouled back to the screen. Here's the stretch and the 2-2 pitch. Another one swung foul. This one into the Bucklebury dugout. Here's the pitch. Shewmaker swings. Slow ground ball towards third. Head hater charges it. Throws over to Gondillas. And he's out. The Iron Giant holds at third base. Here's Isabrilla Boffin, runner on third with 2 out. The set, the pitch, swung on, and she lifts it down the line toward left field. To Nalinde on the move, and he has it. End of the 6th. The runner left on. The Fairies push another run across, and Bucklebury is now up 3-1.
Schaefer is the one bit a half when you're having more than one. Schaefer says you don't fade even when your work is done. Warden Taylor in this man's world of people who are having fun. Schaefer is the one bit a half when you're having more than one. Yes, Schaefer is the one bit a half when you're having more.
Shaper, the one beer to have when you're having more than one.
Welcome back. Check some of the scores that are going on around the league. Laketown's tied it up with Bywater. They're at the bottom of the 6th. Actually, they just finished the 6th, and it's 1-1 Laketown and Bywater. It's a tie over at Isengard, over in Dead Marshes, where it's Isengard 3, Dead Marshes 3 in the top of the 7th. Erebor and Mirkwood come later, so does Minas Morgul and Numenor, and Misty Mountain and Greyhavens. And we already reported on finals, 5-3 Minas Tirith over Old Forest, Bree over Moria 6-2, and Dunharrow beat Dol Guldur 5-1. Back here, the Fairies are leading 3-1, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for Bucklebury, 1 run, 3 hits, and no errors for the Wyrms. We've got a new pitcher on the mound for the Fairies. It's W.B. Yates. The right-hander W.B. Yates is going to face Munch Toothkicker. He's gone 1 for 2 with a double. Yates winds and delivers the pitch. Toothkicker swings. High pop fly on the infield. Getting under it is the Iron Giant, and he makes the grab for the first out. Yates is 2-0 with a 3.38 ERA this spring. He's struck out 17 batters and walked 7. Wilo Headhater's up to bat. He's a flawless 2 for 2 with a double. There's 1 out. Here's the windup and the delivery to Headhater. Headhater swings. Hard hit grounder into the visitor's dugout. Yates delivers. Headhater swings. Hard shot on the ground. Third base side. It gets past Bridger, a fair ball. It's a base hit for Headhater into the corner. Headhater with the turn at first. Bauwyn has it. The throw to second. And Headhater slides in safely with a double. Here comes Willow. Yates works from the stretch. The pitch called strike to Willow. A slider. Yates checks Headhater, the stretch and the 1-0 or the 0-1 pitch, and he's low with the sinker. Evens the count 1-1. Yates came over from the Sci-Fi and Fantasy League. Here's the pitch. Low with a slider, ball 2. He pitched for Narnia before getting acquired by Bucklebury last year. From the stretch, the 2-1 offering. Low and inside. The pitch. Inside, ball 4. Base on balls number 18 this spring for Samwise Willow. And we got a substitution. Isambris Bauwyn is getting ready to hit. Pinch hitting. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Yates comes set. The pitch. Sinker, ball 1. Bauwyn's hitting 105 this spring in 19 at-bats. Here's the pitch. Bauwyn swings and hooks it foul. Pitch comes home to the lefty. Bauwyn lays off a sinker, ball 2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and looped foul down the right field line. Yates working from the stretch. Here's the 2-2 offering. High and tight with a sinker. The pitch is on its way. Swung on. Grounded toward the hole on the right side. It's into right field. Head Hater hustles to third. Willow heads to second. Around third and on his way home is Head Hater. The long throw to the plate. Head Hater slides hard. Not in time. Eisenbruch's Bauwyn gets a run-scoring single. The Wyrms inch closer. The score's 3-2. Got another substitution. Although Bats stands in. Bats could tie this game with a base hit. From the stretch, the pitch. Bats swings, lashed foul down the first base line. Runners at first and second with one out. Yates deals the 0-1 pitch. A sinker, a ball. The Wyrms are scratching back. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Olo Bats has not done well this spring yet either. He's hitting 108. He's only had 4 hits in 37 tries. Yates wheels and deals. Away, ball 2. Two on Bats from the stretch. Yates delivers and swung on a very high pop-up near home plate. The catcher face dragger locates it, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's Troll Basher. He's without a hit and 3 times up. 2 on, 2 out. Yates gets the sign, stretches and deals on the outside corner, strike 1. Not sure if the guy up in the booth has got the music cues correct. He seems to be playing walk-up music for the visiting team right now. Crowd's not happy with it. Yates deals the 0-1 pitch, misses for ball 1. Now the 1-1. Trollbasher swings, hit in the air to deep right center field. After it's Ringbender, he reaches up to pull it in. That's 3 down. 2 runners left on. The Wyrms score a run. The Fairies still lead this game 3-2. On the run and need to eat, Lothlorien Lembas in the new fresh sealed leaf packaging will provide all your nutritional needs for the long journey ahead. Go further with Lothlorien Lembas. Minas Ithil has a new pitcher on the hill, Blanco Dapp. He's a righty. He's 0-1 with 8 innings pitched with a 7.88 ERA this spring. Up to bat is Face Dragger, the catcher. He's hitless in 2 at-bats. Dapp winds up and fires. Face Dragger swings but comes up empty. The count's 0-1. The wind-up and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a fastball. No balls, 2 strikes to Face Dragger. Dapp studies the sign, nods. The wind-up and the pitch. Strike 3. Face Dragger is rung up. Stepping in is Griond Greasy. He's been up 2 times without a hit. Bucklebury bats with 1 down. Dapp checks the sign, winds and fires. Greasy with a swing. Little pop fly on the infield, right side in foul territory. Easy play for Gandillis, and he makes the grab for out number 2. Got another pitcher headed to the hill for the Wyrms. Lefty Nogataru Gimli. And we've got a pinch hitter to face him, Smilov Goodiger. There's 2 out. Gimli starts his windup and delivers home low with the ball. Gimli has pitched 9 innings this spring, 11 strikeouts, 3 walks, 0.96 ERA. Meanwhile, Goodegger has had 33 at-bats. He's hitting .303 with a couple of home runs. Need to mention that Cedric Elisario took over in center field after the pinch hit appearance by Bauwyn. Bauwyn took over left field for the Wyrms at the top of the inning. Gimli winds up. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Strike called, fastball. Gimli brings the 1-1. Goodegger swings. This one's hit well to deep center field. On the run, Elisario. He reaches out and gloves it. End of the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. Bucklebury is still up 3-2.
These hot dogs are okay, but you know, you just can't beat the hot dogs you get at the ballpark. That's what they are. Ballpark friends. Oh, well, they taste better at the ballpark.
Okay, so our hot dogs don't really taste like what you get at the ballpark. But now we have a new product that does. New Ballpark Cola.
Hey, Vic, this is cola you serve. It just lays there. No fizz, no bubbles. It's so watered down, it looks like dishwater. Thanks. It's new Ballpark Cola.
Sure is authentic.
Just like being at the game. Too bad you can't do anything about these hot dogs.
It's vendor fresh and still only $5 a cup. Ballpark Cola.
Back here, top of the 8th. Minas Ithil is trailing by 1. They've got 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Meanwhile, the home team, Bucklebury Fairies, have 3 runs on 4 hits and no errors. Moonkiller's the batter. He has no hits and 2 trips to the plate. Here's the windup in the pitch by Yates. Sinker missing low. Yates stares in, gets the sign, and here's the 1-0 pitch. Sinker taken for a strike. The 1-1 pitch coming. Low with the slider. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Moonkiller taps it foul. Out in the outfield, Goodegger took over in center field after his pinch hit appearance. Everybody else is pretty much exactly where they started off the game. Exactly where they started off the game, actually. Counts 2-2 on Moonkiller. The windup, the pitch, swing and a miss. Down he goes on strikes. Got a pinch hitter for the Wyrms. Ella Kenyon is up. There's 1 out. Yates toes the slab, winds and fires. A swinging strike. Kenyon is hitting .214 in 28 at-bats this spring. The 1-strike pitch, slider low and away. Yates deals, Kenyon swings, hard shot on the ground, toward short. Greasy has it, slings it over to first. Kenyon is out. That's 2 away. Hi Brain Throttler is up there now. He's hitless so far with 1 strikeout. Bucklebury clings to a 1-run lead with 2 outs in the 8th. Leg kick and the pitch. Knee high on the outside corner, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Brain Throttler. The windup in the pitch. Sinker, strike 2. Yates gets the sign from Face Dragger. Here's the pitch. Very high and tight, ball 1. Yates kicks and fires. Sinker low. Yates from the windup. The 2-2 delivery. Missing with a sinker very low. Full count. Yates is ready. The windup in the pitch. Down he goes swinging. That's 3 down. The score is still 3-2 Fairies. Potatoes? Is there anything better? Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Yo quiero potatoes. It's the bottom of the 8th. Nogataru Gimli is still out there for the Wyrms. Coming up is another pinch hitter for Bucklebury. Pugek Headgobber is hitting now. Gimli goes into his windup, and here's the pitch. Low with a slider. Headgobber is 208 in 48 at-bats. He's got 10 hits this spring. Here's the pitch. Check swing by Headgobber. He didn't check it in time. Strike one. Gimli starts his windup. The 1-1 pitch. A bit high, ball two. Gimli from the windup. The 2-1 delivery. Swung on, hit on the ground to the right side, and it's through into right field. That's a base hit for Headgobber. Headgobber's got some speed down at first base. And we've got another pinch hitter for the Fairies. Razel Forgebreaker is up. Runner at first takes his lead with nobody out. Gimli sets, delivers. Forgebreaker taps it foul. The pitch comes in. It's a pitch out, ball one. From the stretch, the 1-1. Fastball inside, ball two. Gimli has the sign from Trollbasher. Comes home, swung on, weak roller near the right side near first. Simpson moves in and handles it, and he'll go to the base with it, and Forgebreaker is out. Headgobber moves up to second base. I forgot to mention that Henrik Simpson took over at first base. We've got another pitcher yet again for the Wyrms. This time it's lefty legend Trader. Trader's 0-1 with a 12 ERA in 6 innings pitched this spring. And it's... Is it a pinch hitter? Our Wyatt Hill the Profound is now the DH for the Fairies. A big insurance run if the Profound can knock in Headgobber at second. Trader from the stretch, kicks and fires, and the Profound takes ball one. Profound waits, the pitch, low, a ball. The pitch, the Profound swings, hard shot on the ground, to the left side, Moonkiller fields it, throw to first, and he's out. That's 2 away, runner holds at second. We've got another pinch hitter, here's Gavin Pelham for the Fairies. Headgobber takes his lead at second. It's a big insurance run if Pelham can knock him in. Trader fires. Pelham swings. Line drive to center. Elisario has to hurry. It falls in and chases to the wall. Hard turn at second. Elisario has it. The relay, and he's safe. Headgobber comes home. Pelham goes all the way to third with a run-scoring triple. The Bucklebury now leads it 4-2. That's the second RBI triple for the Fairies today. Yet another pinch hitter. Nurbag Ratclaw is up. Man on third with 2 out. Trader leans down for the sign. Sets and deals. And Ratclaw takes a slider outside. The Fairies are up by 2 runs. They want to get a little bit more before they head to the 9th inning. 1-0 count on Ratclaw from the stretch. Trader deals. Ratclaw takes it inside, ball 2. Trader from the stretch, a 2-0 pitch, and it's a ball. Trader with the offering, a strike to him. He was taking all the way on that one, Ratclaw was. Trader looks in to get the sign. The 3-1 pitch. Sinker taken for strike 2. Ooh, that was close. From the stretch. The 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. Trader surrenders a walk. Another pinch hitter for the Fairies. Dudo Bracegirdler steps in. Runners at first and third with 2 out. From the stretch, the pitch. Down the middle with a sinker, strike 1. The 1-strike pitch. Sinker misses outside. Trader gets the sign, brings it. Sinker, strike 2. Trollbasher with a throw to first. Not in time. Ratclaw dives back safely. Ratclaw is a little bit of a threat to steal over there. They do have to kind of keep an eye on him. Bracegirdle's hitting .393 this spring so far. From the stretch, Trader with a 1-2 pitch. Bracegirdle swings. Sinker hit on the ground to the left side. Moonkiller collects it. Throw to first. And Bracegirdle is out. That's 3 down. 2 runners left on. The Fairies add a run. Bucklebury is now up 4-2.
Finally, there's a fireworks stand that cuts out the middleman. Introducing Jimmy Joe's Pre-Lit Fireworks. That's right, Jimmy Joe's Pre-Lit Fireworks. Yes, unlike our lazy competitors, we go the extra mile. How? Simple! Just pick out your favorite explosives, pay at the checkout, then before you leave, we'll light them on fire and throw them in your bag. Absolutely free! Yes, save time as you lose some fingers at Jimmy Joe's Pre-Lit Fireworks stand. Just make a left at the raging fireball and you're there. See ya with my good eye soon!
All right, back here, it's the top of the 9th. Last chance for Minas Ithil. They're down by 2 runs. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Wyrms. 4 runs, 6 hits for the Fairies. Got a new pitcher on the hill for Bucklebury. Hookdish Gnomebasher takes the hill. He's got a 0-0 record in 7 innings this spring, but he's got a 1.29 ERA, 10 strikeouts against 5 walks. Bronzevizor steps in to face Gnomebasher. Gnomebasher goes into his windup, rocks and fires, swung on, slapped foul near the first base dugout. Out in the field, Gooddigger is in left, Headgobber is in center, and Pelham goes over into right field. Razzle Forgebreaker takes over at third base, Ratclaw at second, Vagnar Elvawin at first base. Gnomebasher delivers, ball 1 low. Gnomebasher kicks, delivers the 1-1 pitch, swung on and grounded down to first, foul. Gnomebasher into the windup, and here's the 1-2 pitch. Sinker low and outside. The delivery, called strike 3. Right down the heart of the plate with a sinker. That's 1 down. Batter up is Wilo Headhater. He's a perfect 3 for 3 today with 2 doubles. Base is empty with 1 out. Gnomebasher into his windup and lets it go. Headhater swings, a little flare into foul territory. Ratclaw gives chase, but it'll land foul. Face Dragger puts down the sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on. High pop up. Turning foul on the right side. Elvawin has a beat on it. Ooh, he grabs it for the 2nd out. Guests of this show stay at the Prancing Pony Inn. The Prancing Pony has nightly entertainment and mysterious atmosphere. Plus, their beer comes in pints. There's only one Prancing Pony. Here we go. 2 down. Top of the 9th. 4-2 for Bucklebury. Down to their last out. Samwise Willow is stepping in to hit. The home team Fairies need 1 more out to knock off the Wyrms. Gnomebasher checks the sign, winds and delivers the pitch. Swung on, bouncer to the right side. Ratclaw picks it up. Hard throw to first. And he's out. This one is over. Bucklebury downs Minas Ithil 4-2. We'll be back after a message with a recap and a look at some of the scores around the league.
Picking it up on the old banjo, put on the mustard and away we go. But when kids fight dogs, they yell. Honor, hot dog, kids love to
Well, back here, it's Bucklebury over Minas Ithil, 4-2. Looking around the league, Laketown is tied it up in the top of the ninth. They've got runners at second and third after a double by Eel Stone Gauntlet, scoring Bauwyn. So it's 2-2 Bywater and Laketown at Bywater in the top of the ninth. Minas Morgul takes on Numenor later, as does Erebor at Mirkwood, Misty Mountain at Grey Havens. Minas Tirith beat Old Forest 5-3 earlier, and Dead Marshes beat the Isengard Raiders 6-3. Bree beat Moria 6-2, and Dunharrow defeated Dol Guldur 5-1. Over here, it was 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Bucklebury, 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Minas Ithil. The winning pitcher, Jesse Feroden, 2-3 this spring. Gnome Basher picks up a save. Levi Legura takes his first loss of the spring. 4 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks. The time of the game was 2 hours, 37 minutes in front of 5,000 spring fans, and the player of the game, Galliamir the Iron Giant. That's it for spring training baseball this year for SGCBL. Stay tuned. Opening day is around the corner. Good night.